I'm Kathy Tadaldi, and I'm here. I work at the Denham Springs-Walker Branch of the Livingston Parish Library, and I have a very fun craft to do today. Today we're going to do some transfer printing on a t-shirt I have right here. I call it sandpaper art because we're going to draw on a piece of sandpaper with crayons and then iron it onto the t-shirt. If children are watching, let me tell you right off the bat, do not attempt to do this by yourself. Get an adult to help you with the iron because it's very hot. We don't want anybody getting hurt. So only have an adult, someone who knows how to use an iron, help you with this project. Also, another disclaimer, when you're washing your finished product, make sure you turn it inside out. We don't want the crayons to melt in the dryer and damage any other clothes. So either hand wash it separately or turn it inside out when you put it in the hot dryer. All right, now I'm going to show you, this was my first attempt. I drew, and my inspiration for this, I don't know if you remember, if you saw a video last fall, I had this nice autumn leaves that I did with my string art. So go back and look at that. That was a fun project too. But I took that picture, I drew it on a piece of sandpaper, and then I just ironed it onto, this was actually a piece of a sheet. I was just trying it out, but it came out really good. It looks kind of impressionistic. So that's what we're going for today. So I'm going to move this out of the way and start a fresh one for you. We are going to put a picture of Hootie. Hootie is our mascot. He's an owl. He's our mascot here at the library. We're going to draw a picture of Hootie on a piece of sandpaper and transfer it onto this t-shirt. Now, we have words here because we did another one, and due to technical difficulty, we're doing a picture of Hootie this time, but the last one had words on it that said, "One more chapter." And let me tell you, when you're doing one with words, make sure you write them backward, because when you iron them down and print them, it's going to come out like a mirror image. So we're going to use that same paper and the same shirt, and we're going to do a picture of an owl today. So I have a drawing here, a little sketch I'm going to use real quickly to see if I can do a picture of Hootie. Right here, we're going to draw, let's see, he's brown. So we're going to draw his head in. Got to ignore the words there. We're going to draw his head in here. His little hair sticking up. His feathers, I should say, sticking up. He's got a big thumbs up. Let's see, we're going to do his thumbs up on this side. And I'm going to draw in his eyebrows, his eye feathers, shall we say. He's got a little beak in the middle. We're going to make that a different color. And around his eyes is another color. He's got great big owl eyes. We've got some black here for the center of his eye. We're going to leave a little spot there for a reflection. See how it's coming? I'm going to fill in some more around his eyes. He's got a big circle around his eyes. Where's our brown? Okay, you need to put a lot of color down. When you're making these, I found out the more crayon you put on the surface, the better your picture is going to look. So we're going to color in around his face. I've got several shades of brown we're going to use on Hootie because he's just all different colors. But the round, right around his eyes is all brown. And then that light tan I had came up around under his eyes. There we go. And then here we go. We put his beak back in. Two colors for the beak. And inside of his beak was kind of dark, like you could see his mouth was open. Ah, he's coming along. See, there's his face. Let me keep going here. coloring in his hair, his feathers. Now, underneath his chin, he has a big red, oh, that's kind of pink. Let's see if we can find a red or bow tie. Nope, that's more like red. This is a lot of colors to choose from. Red. That's what I wanted, pure D red. Now when you put this onto your paper, onto your fabric, whatever fabric you choose to use, it's going to come out kind of blurry looking. I call that an impressionist painting. It looks kind of impressionistic, but it's got a really fun effect. People make fun of the impressionists for doing it on purpose, and we get to do it just by accident. All right, so now his t-shirt is kind of a teal, and he's got a little tummy on him there. We're gonna draw in his little tummy, and his sleeves of his t-shirt, color that in a little bit. Nice teal t-shirt. That's going to use up quite a bit of crayon. You want to put a lot of pigment on the paper because when it comes out on the iron, you want lots of crayon. You're going to play around with this. You probably make more than one because they're an awful lot of fun. Once you do one, you want to do another one and another one and another one. And so when you're doing it, you're going to find that the more crayon you actually put down onto the sandpaper, the better it comes out on your picture. If you leave a lot of white space, then that's what you're going to get on your t-shirt. But if you color it in completely with color, then you have better coverage on your t-shirt. All right, now he had on, let's make his pants blue. He had on some little tiny pants with his little owl legs sticking out. So we're going to cover those in. You can make your picture anything you want it to be. It can be a daisy, it can be a rainbow, clouds, it can be flower in a vase. If you wanted to get real fancy, you could do a landscape with lots of colors, and then whenever you, when you iron it on, it would end up looking like, maybe like Monet's garden, you know, the impressionist pictures that he did. Those are beautiful. Just put flowers on top of flowers on top of flowers, and then when you iron it out, it's all going to kind of blend together. Now we're going to put his little feet in here. Let's see, his feet. First his toes. And his little leg underneath it. And this one was a little bit out to the side. He had a big toe and two little toes. All right, there's his feet. Now we just have his wings. See, he's coming along. Just his wings is all that's left. All right. One of them, he's got it sticking out with a all of these pretty shades of brown to use. We're going to blend a few together over here on his arm. And on the other side, let's see, he's giving it the old thumbs up. Color that in. We're almost done here. We're ready to iron it on. This is going to be fun. We're going to see how this comes out. Once again, let's get us another shade of brown to put in here and fill in some. Light one. I need a light. Ah, the front of his wings right there is kind of light. I think I need more brown on this wing. It's looking a little thin to me. Now, while the iron is heating up and while I'm coloring, let me tell you, for your iron setting, you want to use it as hot as you can get it. You want to use the hottest setting. Usually that says cotton/linen, but whatever it says on your particular iron, just make sure you get it as hot as you can, because you don't have to worry about burn. You're going to be ironing on the back side of the sandpaper. Do not iron on the front side of the sandpaper. Your iron, the nice smooth surface of your iron would not like that at all. And plus all the crayon will stick to it. So you want to iron on the back side of your sandpaper whenever you get ready to put the transfer onto your t-shirt. But I'm going to show you that. We're almost to that part. All right. He's giving us the old thumbs up. I hope that's what it looks like whenever we iron it on. Let me put some of this dark brown over on this side. All right, we need to fix his feet a little bit more, give them a little more definition. All right, I think we're done. Do we want to put the glasses in? Our Hootie has glasses. Let's draw some glasses in real quick. You see here, he's almost done. We're going to add the glasses. They kind of come across at the top. It makes him look smart, owlish like, huh? And then they come down, kind of square shaped around his eyes. All right. All right, Hootie has glasses on. He's ready to go. Okay, I am now going to iron him. Take a piece of cardboard. This is the back of a drawing pad, and you want to put it under the first layer of your t-shirt because you don't want this transfer to go straight through to the other side. So you want to block it by putting a piece of cardboard underneath it and center it in the middle of where you want your picture to be. Over a little bit. All right, we're about ready here. We got it. Okay. Oh, it's a little crooked. Let me get it straight. There we go. Now I'm going to turn Hootie. You want to turn him face side down, right on top of your cardboard. Make sure there's no wrinkles in the fabric or the cardboard. I think we have him in the center right there. And take your nice hot iron and just lay it on there. You can leave it as long as you'd like because this paper is not going to scorch. It's protecting the fabric. So what you want is to leave it on long enough to really get the crayons to melt. When you start seeing it come through the paper, when that waxy residue starts melting and coming through the paper, you know you're almost done. You know it's getting there. You just keep on doing it. Since this picture practically filled up the whole page, we want to spend a little time putting some heat and some pressure on each part of it. We don't want to come away with just part of it missing. You see how it looks kind of wet on top? That's the melted wax. Hope we had enough color on there. This is going to be a good one. Oh, I can kind of see Hootie coming through. You can see the shape of him. All right, I think that might be enough. I can see an entire owl there. Here we go, the big reveal. That came out pretty good. I like it. Let me take the cardboard out so I can show it to you. There's our finished product. There's Hootie, glasses and all, on the back of the t-shirt. Well, I hope you have a lot of fun with yours. You can put it on anything. You can put it on some curtains or a scarf or any kind of fabric. Make sure you put the cardboard underneath it to protect what's underneath there. And if you're going to write anything, make sure you write it backward. So, hope you have a lot of fun. Show us what your results look like, okay? Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you stay safe and stay happy and keep reading.